In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use keyframes in CapCut PC. If you want to create custom zoom-ins, smooth panning shots, floating text movement, or gradual audio fades. Keyframes are one of the most useful tools you can learn. They let you control how something changes over time, so instead of your clip staying static, you can add motion and make your edits feel much more polished and professional. To get started, first set your starting keyframe. Click on your clip in the timeline so it's selected, then move the vertical playhead to the exact point where you want the animation to begin. This starting position is important because it tells CapCut where the movement or change should start from. Once your playhead is in place, go to the top right Properties panel, open the Video section, then look under Basic. Next to Position and Size, you'll see a small diamond-shaped keyframe icon. Click that icon. As soon as you do, a small blue diamond marker will appear directly on your clip in the timeline. That marker confirms your first keyframe has been added. Now it's time to create the second keyframe. Move your playhead forward along the timeline to the point where you want the motion to end. Think of this as the destination of your animation. Once the playhead is there, you can change the clip however you want. For example, if you want a zoom-in effect, increase the scale slider in the top right panel. If you want a panning effect, drag the video frame directly inside the preview window to reposition it. The moment you make that change, CapCut will automatically create a second keyframe on the timeline. That means the software now understands the starting point and the ending point, and it will animate smoothly between them. At this stage, test your animation, press the spacebar and watch the clip play back. You should see your video glide naturally from the first keyframe to the second. If the movement feels too fast or too slow, the distance between those keyframes on the timeline will affect the speed, so keep that in mind as you fine-tune your edit. Also remember, keyframes are not just for position and scale. They work the same way for opacity if you want to fade a clip in or out, and for volume under the Audio tab if you want to create custom sound fades. Once you understand this basic workflow, you can apply it to a lot of different effects inside CapCut PC. You're all set, done.